What's good, guys? Welcome back to this video. A few disclaimers, like always. Blah blah blah. I don't own none of the artwork throughout my whole What If Sense. What If Deku was 404. I don't own none of the artwork. I do own the thumbnail though. I made that personally myself. Respect. Y'all been wanting me to do the.
やめて
早くしろ。
コナンと何としてでも生き延びろ。神だ。
Okay, there we go. Last part we left off where Sans, which was 3 weeks ago, Sans ended up leaving for I believe like a month or 2 months, not contacting Frisk and Kara looking for Eri, because overall took Eri like in the last part. He killed Papyrus too. And last part when I let that he killed over he looking for Eri. Sans comes back, or Izuku, I'm gonna say Izuku. Izuku comes back and Frisk and Kara ends up slapping him, telling them that they were worried about him. And yeah, so we gonna start this one off with Sans or Izuku. As we see Izuku sitting down in the chair listening. So what do y'all got on Jisaki Kai, or overhaul like y'all call him? As All Might says, not All Might, yeah, I'll say All Might. All Might says, we're going to do a raid on his base to save Eri and put overall in jail or prison. As Sans or Izuku says, that's it. No plan A or plan B. Cause I'm telling you, if I find a scratch on Eri, I promise you this. All of you heroes and villains will be eradicated. As he's still in killing intent. Which everybody says yes. Yes, of course. Due to the fact that, keep in mind, Sans or Izuku came in on last part, he ended up throwing up, I believe, I forgot who he said, Endeavor or a villain, one or the other, into the wall. I think it was Endeavor. He threw Endeavor into the wall, making a big hole. As Sans or Izuku ends up getting up saying, when will this raid be? When will this raid commence? If it takes too long, I might have to kill everyone here and go to it myself. As Frisk says, Sans, you have to do all that. As Kara says, I do love a good genocide once in a while, but your anger is getting the best of you. As Sans says, I'm not angry. Then why are there little particles coming off of you, which only shows when you're angry? As Sans says, I might be a little. As Frank says, a little. Fine. I am very, very upset. So upset that I might cause a World War III just because of how upset I am. promise you this. If Eri gets hurt, dies, or even anything little than that, I will destroy this world in the blink of an eye. And none of you heroes can stop me. As Sans ends up walking off, or not walking off, or ends up teleporting off. As Frisk and Car says, he just needs time to cool down. By the way, their hair is still long, like in the thumbnail, like an old thumbnail, but I have to upgrade my thumbnails because okay, but that's besides the point. As we skip to when Frisk and Carl gets home, as they see Sans looking at an old picture of him, Kara, Frisk, Pyrus, and Eri. As Frisk walks up to him, telling him, "We'll get her back. Trust and believe we'll get her back." As Sans says, "That's not the problem. The problem is, this wouldn't have happened if I didn't toy with my prey. If I just killed him in the beginning, instead of stringing him up like sausages." As Kara giggles a little, says, "We did string him up like sausages." As Sans in the crack his mouth, saying, "And I'm gonna gut him like a fish when I see him." If you don't get that reference, it's from Apex Legends, from Revenant, one of my OCs. Yeah. So we do a time skip to the raid. Bam! Let's do this. As everything goes almost similar to Kennen, but this time not Izuku. Sans literally ends up just, as All Might says, "Okay guys, here's the plan." As Sans says, "Forget the plan. I'm going on my own initiative." As he ends up walking literally into the front door, into the front entrance. As the only thing you hear is the sergeant of the I forgot what the game was called. I forgot whatever overhaul game was called. Just says fire. As they end up firing all the rounds at Sans. As Sans is just sitting there laughing evilly. He's just laughing evilly. As he says, "That's it. That's all your pathetic guns have. Let me show you what true power is." As he ends up having one huge gaster blaster, I must say, literally hit her Iron Man and just vaporize every last one of the people on the first level. As he ends up saying, "Pathetic. I don't have time wasting with y'all." As he ends up as he ends up not teleporting, but phasing through where Eri is, or close to where Eri is, but he sees that there's a blocker there. I'm gonna say like, how do I want to make him where he do take damage? Yeah, there's a blocker there. Not a blocker, but he teleports close to Eri. As then he feels a hand on his shoulder. Both his shoulders. As he turns around and sees Frisk and Kara. As he says, "How the hell did y'all get here? There's probably like 4 to 6 floors of villains. I teleported here. How did y'all get here?" As they said, "Well, how did we get here?" As Kara says, "We killed all of them." After says, "Oh yes, of course." Or, "I killed all of them. You tried to make peace with some of them." As Sans says, "Just like always. Remind me when you get home to teach you what making peace really is." As he laughs. As he says, enough of this chit chat. I'm fit to go kill a villain. No, I'm fit to torture him. As he ends up walking in, there he sees Overhaul. As Overhaul ends up clapping maniacally, clapping, as he ends up saying, well, well, well. This is a surprise, or not really a surprise. I suspected you would come, but so soon. Well, isn't that bad? Seeing that, I got a little surprise for you. As he ends up saying, where's Eri? Or he ends up saying in a menacing voice, where's Eri? As Overhaul says, Eri, don't ring the, oh, her. As he ends up motioning one of his henchmen to bring Eri. As he sees, Sans ends up seeing Eri with bandages on her arm, bandages on her legs, or basically like how she looks like when in the original, or how she looks in canon with dead eyes. As Overhaul ends up saying, well, it took a while, but I broke her spirit once again. This time, this little one won't run away. As Sans is pissed, like visibly pissed, like so pissed that the whole room, it feels like 10 times the gravity than what it should be. As Sans says, what did you do to her? But glitching, of course, since he's 404. He's glitching as he's letting off more particles, but this time they're darker. And he just like glitching all over the place, like an error. As you see a bunch of error all over his body. As he's just saying, what did you do? And why'd I do that? What did you do? As Overhaul ends up laughing, saying, like I said on one, he said, I broke her again. She won't run away. And she won't be fixed. If I can't have her, no one can. As before Overhaul can do anything, he is grabbed by the throat by Sans. And all you see is Frisk runs over to Eri, picking her up, saying, Eri, you remember me? Like all that, saying, Eri, you remember me? It's your mother, Frisk. Say something, please. I hate doing this. Say something, please. As we see Kara just sitting there, head down, hair covering her face, as she is visibly pissed too, almost as much as Sans is. As she says, what happened? We were all right, not bothering no one, but him. As she lifts up her head with red eyes, like she could go commit a whole massive genesis. As she ends up summoning her knife, like really bad, really mad. As she ends up walking towards Overhaul, which he was thrown on the floor by Sans, due to the fact that Sans grabbed him by the throat, choked him, and Overhaul tried to touch Sans, and Sans just threw him over on the other side of the wall. I'm gonna say breaking a couple of ribs, probably break like 2 ribs. As Kara comes over there walking towards him, saying, you will pay dearly for this. As she ends up throwing a knife full full force right into his shoulder, pinning him up against the wall. And she ended up throwing another knife. Basically, she crucified him. As Sans ends up grabbing her shoulders, telling her to wait. He needs to suffer as much as she did. And Carr said, no, he needs to suffer greater than she have. As they end up, basically, I'm going to say Sans ends up making a portal into his dimension. He hit it a Kaguya. He grabbed him by the throat and threw him into his dimension. As Sans told Frisk to watch over Eri and to show no mercy to none of the villains. Which she did. I'ma say about an hour later, Sans and Kara comes out the portal with a visibly scared and distraught Overhaul. Not dead. No, he's not dead. He got many broken bones, fractures, blood all over him. As he says, what are y'all? Y'all are monsters. No, y'all are demons. As Sam says, no, we're not demons. We're devils. Making Overhaul, I'm gonna say piss himself, of course, because I want this to be funny. As he pissed himself, saying, he being hella scared. As he ended up saying, remember this, Jisaki. You can never outrun me. Evil, good. All things will bow down before destruction. As he ends up punching him straight in the head, knocking him out. As Carr says, why can't we just kill him? Killing him would be easier. It's faster. As Sam says, it is easier, but are you sure he deserved the easy way out? He deserved misery and pain. So that's why he gonna suffer in this Tartarus prison where they keep supervillains or villains at. As all the heroes rushed into where Overhaul is, and all they see is a bloody and broken Overhaul, a couple of dead bodies, a visibly pissed Kara and Sans, a broken Eri, and a crying Frisk. And they're like, damn, what happened here? Seemed like a massacre. As Sans just says, take this Overhaul before I end up killing him. Wouldn't be he would love death. What we did to him is a fate worse than death. As they ends up walking off. Days ends up walking off. I don't know why I said days. I'm gonna do like a. After that, they brought Frisk and Kara. They brought Frisk. Or my bad. Frisk, Kara, Sans, and Eri went back home. As Eri is still broken, of course. As Frisk and Kara says, let get these bandages off you. As they end up taking a bath together. Sans just sits in the room contemplating on what to do now. He got back his daughter, but she's just not normal. She's not herself no more. As he looks at a picture and says, damn it, what would Papyrus do? No, he's not here. I need more help. As we see Sans open up another portal, as he ends up walking through it, meeting face to face with the OG original Sans, the first UA Sans. Yeah. Hey, I know. As Sans, I won't say Izuku, I'm called L4 for Izuku, and Sans from Undertale, the first UA, like no others, just Undertale. As Izuku says, so I might need your help, Sans. As Sans says, what, the Almighty Destroyer or the Almighty 404 need my help? As Sans is saying, as Izuku is saying, whatever. I have a little problem. As Sans is saying, what is it? You see, I have a daughter. As Sans ends up laughing, saying, you have a daughter. That's hilarious. As 404 says, yeah, chalk it up before I destroy you. As Senzo saying, thought you need my help. You can't destroy something you need help for. Senzo saying, as Izuku was saying, yeah, I know. As Senzo saying, so who's the lucky lady? Well, as Izuku says, well, you know some of them, or you probably know them. Senzo saying, who? Don't tell me. At 404 in the saying, as 404 or Izuku ends up saying, none other than Frisk and Kara. Yes, I got the mass genocide freak and the mercy lover. Sand ends up busting down laughing, saying, you got them. Okay, Frisk I can understand, but Kara, don't tell me she tried to kill you yet. And saying, at 404 saying, she haven't tried to kill me. She know better than trying to kill me. But surprisingly, Frisk actually punched me multiple times or caused physical harm to me. Saying, yeah, whatever. So, what do you need help with? As saying, my daughter, she was taken from me, and now she's broken. Her spirit isn't there with us anymore. So what should I do? As Sans ends up saying, why don't you just give her a piece of your soul? Saying at 404 ends up saying, I thought of that, but my soul is too corrupt. It will cause too much problems. If she had my soul, no doubtably she'll become evil, villainous, I would say. She'll probably be even stronger than me with the quirk. As Sansa saying, what's a quirk? It's a power that these humans have. My quirk, or her quirk, is rewinding back time to absolute zero. And if she had my soul and had my abilities, she could reset the whole UA, the whole Undertale UA's history and rewrite it from herself, which would be catastrophic. As Sam ends up saying, yes, it really would. What about your Papyrus? Yes, Papyrus. You already know what happened to the fate of all Papyruses. As Sam ends up saying, don't tell me. Yep. He passed. He died by the prince who kidnapped Eri. As Sam ends up saying, damn it. He had a good soul. As Sans 4 saying, wait. I could. Sans saying, no. Don't tell me you're going to go break the system and grab Papyrus' soul. As Sans 4 saying, you know too much. You know so much about us. Yes, of course I do. You're me. I'm you. You're just an eviler version of me, and I am the original. 4 saying, yeah, sure. Thanks for the talk, Sans. Or should I say, Number one, the original. Sans ends up saying, no problem. 404. Or should I just say 4? Hey, don't push it. I can destroy you at any time. As Sans is saying, yeah, I know. Catch you on the flip side, as he ends up teleporting. As 404 ends up teleporting back to the My Hero Academia world. Yeah, My Hero Academia world. As there, he sees Frisk, Kara, and Eri. As Kara says, where the hell have you been? I had a little help. You help. With what? Fixing our situation we're in right now. What? You gonna give a piece of your soul? Damn. Do everyone know what my plan is? Well, I was, but my soul is too corrupt. It will inevitably, I can't pronounce that word, my bad. I can't pronounce that word. It will eventually make us eviler than me and stronger than me. Which wouldn't be a good mix. As Frisk says, so what you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Just watch and wait patiently, my angels. As he ends up leaving, as Kara says, did he just say? Yep, he called us his angels. Like, looks like he getting soft. Whatever. As Sans says, as Frisk says, you're right. As Sans ends up teleporting back to his realm, the coding realm, where he sees his papyrus soul floating. As he ends up saying, well, brother, hope you wouldn't mind if I put your soul in a good use. I don't want you just to sit here and rot away. As he ends up grabbing it, as he ends up teleporting back, as he ends up saying, okay, I got what I need. Do y'all have the scarf? Talking about papyrus scarf. And then saying, yes, we have it. Wait. Frisk says, wait, what are you going to do? Well, he pulls out the soul saying, well, the soul of papyrus isn't dead. Since overall isn't part of our UA, he just killed his body. His magic still remains. And Kara says, so you're telling me that you're going to give Eri his soul and his memory of her and him having fun together and all the adventures that they did. Yes. Hopefully this will work and it won't backfire. After understand what happens if it backfires. Well, she will be happy and she will be like her old self, but she won't remember us. As Frisk ends up saying, Kara ends up saying, well, that's a risk to take. As they ends up Sans ends up implanting Papyrus' soul into Eri. As she ends up, I'm gonna say we do a time skip to the next day because I don't really know how I'm gonna fit that in. Time skip to the next day when Eri wakes up. As Eri runs or wakes up, rubbing her eyes saying, where am I? As Frisk and Kara end up sleeping right beside her, as they end up getting up saying, oh hey Eri. As Eri ends up crying saying, I'm back home with mama, and she ended up looking around saying, where's Papa? As 404 walks in saying, well, looks like it was a success. Looks like she do remember us. As Eri ends up saying, where's Papyrus? As Sans ends up pulling up Papyrus' scarf saying, he didn't make it. I had to implant his soul into you just to have you be yourself again. You would want that. As he ends up wrapping that scarf around Aries' neck, saying, "Look here, Aries. You will be the best royal guard, just like Papyrus just wanted. You'll get rid of all these villains. You'll be the #1 hero." As Aries ends up crying, saying, "Yes, Daddy. Oh, yes, Daddy. Daddy. Yes, Daddy." So, basically, that's the end of this What If. Thank you, guys, for watching.